The tragic case of Sierah Joughin. The tragic case of Sierah Joughin unfolds as she mysteriously disappears during a bike ride, leading to a search that uncovers a horrifying crime committed by James Worley, a predator with a violent past, ultimately culminating in his trial and the legacy of Sierah's law created by her grieving family. On a warm July evening in 2016, 20-year-old Sierah Joughin went for a bike ride with her boyfriend, a routine that felt safe and familiar. But when she didn't return home that night, the small town of Fulton County, Ohio, was thrown into a frantic search. Days later, the discovery of her body revealed a nightmare beyond anyone's imagination. This is the tragic story of Sierah Joughin and the man responsible for her death, a man whose dark secrets shocked even seasoned investigators. Today, we explore the chilling case of James Worley, a predator hiding in plain sight. July 19, 2016, started as a typical summer evening. Sierah Joughin, a college student with a bright future ahead, was enjoying a bike ride with her boyfriend near her home in Fulton County. As the sun set, the couple parted ways, each heading to their respective homes, but Sierah never made it back. When Sierah failed to return home, her family immediately knew something was wrong. A massive search effort began, with friends, family, and law enforcement scouring the area. Days later, their worst fears were confirmed. Sierah's body was found in a shallow grave, bound and brutally murdered. As investigators began piecing together what happened, they uncovered a trail of evidence that led them to James Worley, a man with a history of violence and an alarming fascination with abduction. James Worley was no stranger to law enforcement. In 1990, he had been convicted of abducting a young woman who managed to escape. At the time, Worley served a short prison sentence, but his violent tendencies went unchecked for years. When investigators searched Worley's property, they uncovered a scene straight out of a nightmare. A hidden room in his barn contained restraints, handcuffs, and chilling tools, suggesting he had been planning an abduction for years. Evidence also revealed Worley's obsession with violent fantasies. He had kept detailed notes about his plans, making it clear that Sierah wasn't his first intended victim, nor would she have been his last if he hadn't been caught. James Worley was arrested and charged with the abduction and murder of Sierah Joughin. His trial became a focal point for the community as prosecutors presented overwhelming evidence of his guilt. The prosecution detailed how Worley had meticulously planned the crime, using his past experience to avoid detection. Meanwhile, Sierah's family shared heart-wrenching testimonies, ensuring her memory was never forgotten. In 2018, Worley was found guilty and sentenced to death. While justice was served, the pain of losing Sierah left an indelible scar on her loved ones and the community. In the wake of this tragedy, Sierah's family turned their grief into action. They established Sierah's Law, creating a violent offender database to help prevent similar crimes in the future. Their efforts ensured that Sierah's story would not end with her death. Sierah Joughin's legacy is one of resilience, love, and determination. While her life was cut short by an unspeakable act of violence, her memory continues to inspire change and protect others. Thank you for watching Unresolved Mysteries. If you found this video meaningful, please like, share, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments, what do you think should be done to prevent predators like James Worley from harming others? Let's keep the conversation going. Next week, the Blind River Killer. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.